Broadcasting live worldwide.
Yo, what up? This X of the Beast. And if you're not tuned in to La La and the Beast right now, boy, you smoking something different.
La La and the Beast.
With La La and the Beast. What's going on, people? Good afternoon. You are tuned in to the La La and the Beast podcast. I am the Beast.
And I'm Lala. What's going on, y'all?
And we are here, February 21st,
2020.
2020.
I like the sound of that. 2020.
2020. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here, we alive. We woke up this morning. I woke up this afternoon.
Oh, I woke up this morning.
Yeah, Lala, I woke up this morning.
Yeah, I woke up this morning.
So today we're talking about Black History.
Yes.
Some things you might know, some things you don't know. And how we normally do these things is Lala picks the topics and I give my off-the-cuff response or commentary.
Yes.
Just in case you're just tuning in and you don't you don't grasp the concept of our podcast. We definitely do play music from unsigned artists, underground artists, whatever you want to call them, who are talented artists who just doesn't have enough platforms, I feel, to play their music. A lot of people who have podcasts only play people that are out there. They don't play people that's like up and coming. They be people that's like known. So people that's grinding, that's what music I play. And we'll definitely be getting into that a little later. But what's
Oh, we switching up today? No music first?
I think we should play a little something first.
Yeah, a little something, you know.
Let's get into all right, how about this? We gonna get into Dogs by Drama. He was our feature artist 2 weeks ago.
I believe so.
Young Boy
He
Nice.
fire.
Yeah, Young Boy Nice. So we're gonna get into him real quick, and then we're gonna come back straight with
Some
our
Black
first
history.
topic of the day, basically.
Yes.
Gang. You already know. Bumming. Drama Squad. Gang. What my dog said. I just called him my dog. These niggas, they hating, they soft. Holla pulled up in the car. These niggas, they pissing him off. I got a Glock with a ladder. These niggas, they play with my paper. Fucking that thought shit hater. My niggas, we chasing that paper. I just called him my dog. These niggas, they hating, they soft. Holla pulled up in the car. These niggas, they pissing him off. I got a Glock with a ladder. These niggas, they play with my paper. Fucking that thought shit hater. My niggas, we chasing that paper. I'm on the road to the riches. In the kitchen, whipping up dishes. Fucking on that thot shit, dick bitch. My dog don't miss, we hit shit. All the hoes, they play. Fucking on that bad bitch, she gay. I hit her one time and I skate. Whoa, she loving the way that I drip. My pocket so fat like a bitch. I'm driving, I cannot miss. I got me a Glock, it came with a stick. These bitches, they all on my dick. I got me a Glock, it came with a stick. These bitches, they all on my dick. No fake, no bullshit, got the drop, I'ma give it up. These niggas talking no cap, I'ma give it up. Put the pistol to his face, I bet he froze up. I put the pistol to his face, I bet he froze up. Whoa, she loving the way that I drip. My pocket so fat like a bitch. I'm driving, I cannot miss. I got me a Glock, it came with a stick. These bitches, they all on my dick. I got me a Glock, it came with a stick. These bitches, they all on my dick. I just called him my dog. These niggas, they hating, they soft. Holla pulled up in the car. These niggas, they pissing him off. I got a Glock with a ladder. These niggas, they play with my paper. Fucking that dot shit hater. My niggas, we chasing that paper. I just called him my dog. These niggas, they hating, they soft. Holla pulled up in the car. These niggas, they pissing him off. I got a Glock with a ladder. These niggas, they play with my paper. Fucking that dot shit hater. My niggas, we chasing that paper. Gang. You know how we bumming. King Drum. Danger. Whoa.
So, like I said earlier, that was drama. There was dogs about drama. That was the young boy's vicious, man. The young boy, nice young boy, man. He got bars. He got bars. We got a little bit of other stuff from him too. We'll get to a little bit of that later. What we got? What we got first on the agenda here?
First thing on the agenda is I call it the Wrightsville fire. There is a picture of young black boys, circling around. I know it's been circling around for years. It's a picture of young black boys that is basically in a dormitory.
Yeah, I know.
You know that. Yeah, my first when I see that picture, my first thing is like, who took the picture? Like, I want to know who took that picture and thought it was okay.
Well, I don't think the picture is from the actual tragedy. I think it was just a picture.
A picture?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to do some research on that because I ain't like that. But basically, March 5th, 1959, there was 69 black boys that was padlocked inside a dormitory. Now, the dormitory was the Negro Boys Industrial School. Basically, it was for boys back in the day. They said was troubled, homeless, you know, basically, I guess, bad kids, if we want to put it like that. They was padlocked inside the dormitory, and they was trapped. The fire had started, and all of them was trapped in there when the fire started. Now, 48 of them was able to escape. Now, they escaped by, prying open the mesh metal, that screens that was on the windows. I can only imagine, like, how, oh my gosh. Like, reading about this is just crazy. But 21 of them burnt to death. And once the fire was all cleared up, they was found in the corner of the dormitory, just like piled up, like they was trying to, get
escape,
away from. Yeah, they were trying to escape. And, the dormitory conditions, before this happened, the conditions were so bad that the boys, they went to bed in a space that was small enough that they was 1 foot apart from each other. 1 foot. So that's like 12 inches.
You also got to think about what time that was.
Yes, in 69. Sorry, 59.
The people reporting on it ain't give a fuck.
Well, of course not.
A story is a story.
Like, it's just.
You know what I mean? So it's like.
But it was crazy. Like, they
it
wore rags.
It was the most outrageous. It was one of the most outrageous tragedies that I could think of because of the simple fact they was all kids.
Yes.
These wasn't grown as adults actually doing shit. These was kids. They probably was just picking up out the bunch just for GP.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So.
And of course, the state of Arkansas, they tried to blame the fire on lightning or arson or faulty wiring. You know how they do that.
They do that all the time. That's just like they try to make you believe that Abraham Lincoln was killed
at the theater
for freeing slaves. That wasn't the case. He got killed for the same reason John F. Kennedy got killed. It's because they both tried to print U.S. currency.
Now that I did not know.
They both tried to print U.S. currency. Abraham Lincoln had a body double.
That I did know. I didn't believe.
Abraham Lincoln had a body double, and it's rumored to say that he wasn't killed in the theater. It was his body double. They kidnapped him and put him in a bunker with Saddam Hussein in Mexico.
Wait, okay, not at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm like, wait a minute.
I mean,
Saddam Hussein
it's a bunch of. It's not at the probably not at the same time, but you know
like
what I
a
mean.
bunker, yes.
The same bunker. They was both in the same bunker.
Oh wow.
Abraham Lincoln was in there first, then boom.
Then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They
deep.
probably wasn't in there together. But see, the thing about the article is, I was trying to get deep into the article. Somebody called my phone. I went back onto it, and it that message. I refreshed it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
I go back, press the link again. It says the same thing for forbidden something.
See, it's like that just tells me like, okay, are we getting too close to the truth?
I mean, it's awkward. I mean, you got to realize anybody who ever told the truth or came close to the truth or even dead or deemed unfit to be fucking, you know what I mean? They always bash him. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just a weird thing. You feel what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they always gonna lie about the situation. They're never gonna tell the truth about what's really being done or what's really being said or how it's being incorporated. I promise you it would never happen.
And
It would never.
I totally believe it.
In the
Seriously.
history. Yo, bro, when you know something, you got, yo, like, my mom and them thought I was playing. I was like, yo, a lot of weird shit has been happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of weird numbers been calling my phone.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of weird people been texting me, this, that, and the third, emails, a lot of weird shit. Because I was looking deep into the difference between the Illuminati and the Skull and Bones.
Mm-hmm.
The Illuminati is not what you want to be scared of.
Right.
They're pussies. They're a bunch of nerds sitting at a desk having meetings on how to trick us into doing what they want us to do. The Skull and Bones will rock you.
Mm-hmm.
They would kill you and your family if you don't go along with their structure.
Well, just the name just the name should get you Skull and Bones. Like,
See, the Illuminati was never the Illuminati. It got transformed into that. It's really called the Illuminated Ones.
right.
I learned that from Brother KRS-One,
Mm-hmm.
who's considered a third-degree Mason. He's not a Mason, but to the Mason community, he's a 33-degree Mason.
Wow.
Yes. He has that much knowledge. He can openly say he's not a Mason, but I'm considered a 33-degree Mason. That's what he says out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
No Mason came out and said anything wrong about it. None of that.
So then it's
So
true.
which means it's a statement that is true.
Right. Because if it wasn't, we would have heard about
So
it, definitely.
I listened to that man. That nigga dropped some bombs on
Yes. That's.
That nigga dropped some bombs on you, bro.
But listen to this part. So, of course, they tried to award the families,
Yeah.
$2,500. But one family said that they only received $1,400.
Listen. That's
You know?
listen. You heard about the family? They shot a motherfucker, the cops killed a motherfucker, shot a motherfucker by mistake or whatever the case may be. I can't remember the details.
Right.
But they was awarded $4, my nigga.
What?
I slapped the shit out your mama, bro.
$4.
That's how you know what a nigga. That's how you know what a nigga says. I slap your mama, bro.
Right? What the what? What's
slap you-
$4 going to do?
I slap your godson, nigga.
You so
I
stupid.
slap your guy. Who that right there? That's your little cousin. Come here. I'll slap him right now, nigga. I'm telling the truth.
You is a
No,
mess.
like real facts.
$4.
$4.
That's not even.
They complained about it. It was like a small amount. They complained about it and went to 4, or they got 4 and they complained about it and it went down. One or the other, yes, did them dirty. They got this little small ass, crazy ass.
What
number.
See, people are just not human anymore. Like what
No,
judge?
It's not. That's what people get misconstrued. It's not no